That was before you came to Spot.
Right?
Before I came to Spot as a resident, but not before I came to Spot as a visitor.
Right.
So,
Where were you in 1989?
1989, that's a different year.
Yeah.
But when you mean the year you were born,
Yeah.
that year.
86 we were here, right?
Yes, we were here. 89, let's see. When were you conceived? Was it 89 or 88?
88.
Right. Okay. 89 was a
May of
heavy
88.
year. First of all, my brother was killed in 89 in the summer. I also started teaching at community college in the fall. Those are the two main things that happened to me that year. I don't recall impregnating my wife or giving birth to any child of my seed. So I can't have been your father.
Well, maybe I'm your brother.
Well,
Reincarnated.
let's see. When were you born in? Weren't you born in January or something like that?
February.
Yeah, but he wasn't killed until
July.
August
Of what?
of '89, like the day before Tisha B'Av.
Wow.
So, and I can tell you about that because we had Tisha B'Av services at our house in Berkeley on Essex Street. And I think it was a Thursday night. And the phone kept ringing, but we didn't answer it. And we didn't have an answering machine then. So I didn't find out till the next morning that Gerry had been killed.
Somebody came over, Barry
Barry
Barker.
Barkin came over with the news. Most difficult drive he said ever in his life from his house to my house to tell me. Michael Lerner had been there on the previous night, and everybody came back the next night. And then I went down to L.A. We went down.
And he was killed in an accident?
No, he was shot to death by
Murdered.
a very disturbed woman to whom he had been engaged.
In the leg?
I think I remember the story.
You remember that?
Wow.
Yeah.
And he didn't have to be there, you know. Circumstances. It's just you know how things are supposed to happen, even when there's many ways it could have been prevented. But when it's supposed to happen, it's going to happen. You can't do anything about it. If you knew what it was going to be in advance, you might, you know, take precautions. But if you weren't worried or concerned or anticipating any radical change in your world, you would just, you know, walk right into it, which is what happened. Well, but I miss him.
What was his name?
Yaakov. Yaakov.
You were close with him? It was a good
Well, we were very close. Yeah. He's 5 and a half years old. Well, 5 years and 4 months older. You know, so like your older brother, it's like your role model in a lot of ways. And you want to try out things that are important to him. Read his books, you know. Get some clothes like he has, and ride his old bike, and you know, there's a continuity, and then it's like snatched away. So I have to make my own way in the world. So I started teaching in a community college. That's the first thing. And I think I still had a bat mitzvah ceremony for Andrea Damsky that we did in girls' camp. That was, and I did it even though I was still in mourning. And it was okay to do it. It was fine. We made a commitment to each other. And then I started teaching, and I just was like automatic, as if I'd been teaching for 20 years. Stepped right into this freshman English classroom. And it was a charm. I felt my mother was helping me because she had also left the world. But that was earlier, and that was a normal thing. Like, okay, let's see what else I can cheer you up with.
I feel very nourished. You don't have to worry about.
Okay, I'm trying to.
You just say
Fulfill your
whatever wants to be said.
Okay, let me.
It's your night.